Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Washington's offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're
wide open spaces. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The RPO, it's complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Williams looking for a man. Dumps it off in the flats. Powers through the defender. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take it.
Oh, a lot of space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Any speculation about Ryan Day's future, even after the loss to Michigan, was patently ridiculous. But now they've won the national championship, and he is safe in the toast of the town, at least until they play Michigan.
No doubt. Toast of the town till the next game. Obviously, high standards in Columbus. They won a national championship. Palmer, they got...
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And that's a great idea by this defense, man. Third down, it's money down. Where are they going to go? They're going to go to their go-to guy, and what does the defense do? They double-team him, take him away, and force the fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. A strike downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a first and goal.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for space. It's ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Getting set for the point after. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Williams will pass. Got it in the middle. It's Evans.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. In the red area, it's ball. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're trying to slam it in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The play action fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Alabama. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And the Huskies, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams looking for a man. With the catch, it's Evans. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires one high and deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the line. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Dangerous screen into traffic.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy, I'm just going to take it.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Really effective concept against the zone there. It helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
The Huskies will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the catch, it's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Going up top again. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab, it's a first down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes the handoff, it's Ball. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Iowa is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Iowa City deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker of a showing.
Got room to work.
They're trailing by 14.
Touchdown, Huskies! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Williams will pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Two-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Takes it the other way. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Washington! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. On the run, fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? Right down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. catch. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Buying some time. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Ohio State. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Evans. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs. Bangs his way to the 20. Now on 2nd down. They'll run it to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Fires downfield. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie the...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands. It's Boston.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Smart move to keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's open. He'll work his way down to the 28. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it in the red zone. It's ball. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They are up by just 1 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Washington right back to the line. Williams will pass. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Otten. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Quarterback adapting. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. It's a running room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They